You already know what I'm having. Bell peppers. Actually, all the veggies really today. Cream cheese. Everything bagel. And I want pepperoni today. Let's see. Let's do this.
Janelle Roner, a well-known wellness influencer, is currently at the center of a growing controversy after admitting she had been quietly microdosing a GLP-1 weight loss medication, a fact she left out while promoting and selling her $200 fitness program. Her confession came only after months of speculation and questions flooding her comment sections, with many fans now feeling misled and demanding refunds, especially those who bought her course expecting results based solely on diet and exercise. Janelle has built a massive platform online. She's a mother of two with over 5.2 million followers on TikTok, close to 1 million on Instagram, and about 69,000 subscribers on YouTube. She first gained widespread attention during the pandemic after a video of her healthy snack hack, a raw bell pepper filled with cream cheese, tuna, and everything bagel seasoning, went viral. That video kickstarted her journey as a wellness influencer, and from there, she began focusing on low-carb eating before transitioning into macro counting.
Weight loss journey and you want an acai bowl with more than 30 grams of protein? I got you.
This weight loss TikToker just lost all of her credibility because after months of speculation, she finally admitted to taking Ozempic.
Over the last couple of months. And let's talk about it. I recorded a whole YouTube because it is just way too long to talk about here. If you're interested, you could watch it over on my YouTube.
Which led to noticeable weight loss. Eventually, she began promoting a macro-based fitness program, claiming it helped her achieve her transformation. Her program, priced at $200, includes 5 lessons, a worksheet, food lists, 3 sample days, and access to a private Facebook group, all centered around tracking macros to either lose, gain, or maintain weight. The course is marketed as a final sale with no refunds. On social media, Janelle regularly posted before and after photos, often highlighting her physical and mental transformation. In one post, she captioned her progress with, "You look the same, well, I don't feel the same," adding that she was proud of how far she'd come in both fitness and her relationship with food. She often emphasized the idea of going from strict low-carb eating to complete food freedom, encouraging her followers to join her course through the link in her bio. However, rumors about her possibly using Ozempic or a similar weight loss medication had been swirling for a while.
Yes, over the last year, I have decided to make some new choices in my health. I started working with a doctor and we did decide to add a GLP-1 to my plan. GLP-1s are not magic. They don't change your lifestyle overnight. It's just a tool to help. I still had to show up for my meals, track my macros, drink my water, go on walks, do my workouts, everything that I already teach and believe in. It just helped me regain a sense of control. And it's something that I don't want to be ashamed of. And I don't think other women or men who are using this tool should feel ashamed either.
Followers left comments asking how long she had been on the drug, claiming her lean appearance seemed suspicious, and pointing out how common GLP-1 use had become among influencers. While some fans defended her, insisting she had always been transparent and disciplined, others felt something didn't add up. Eventually, the speculation reached a tipping point, and Janelle decided to address it, but not on TikTok, her largest platform. Instead, she directed followers to her much smaller YouTube channel for the full explanation. In the 5-minute video, which still managed to pull in over 138,000 views, Janelle opened up about her journey. She said that after initially losing weight through macro counting, she struggled with the last 10-15 pounds, which led her to try microdosing a GLP-1 medication monthly. She also revealed she had begun therapy and was taking medication to help manage anxiety, depression, and ADHD. According to her, once she started the medication, she lost another 15 pounds.
I struggled to share this because these were deep things that I was working through and struggling with therapy, with my doctors. But the reason that I'm sharing it now is because I always promised I'd be real with you guys. And I'm proud of how far I've come. And most importantly, I'm proud that I asked for help. I'm proud that I was feeling a kind of way that I did not know how to navigate. And I reached out to a doctor and I reached out to a therapist. And it's okay to ask for help.
Something she claimed was unexpected. The video has sparked outrage among parts of her fan base. Some compared her to Brittany Dawn, the Texas influencer who was sued for misleading her customers. Comments poured in accusing Janelle of being dishonest, especially since she had marketed a weight loss course without disclosing her use of medication. Viewers expressed feeling duped, with one stating they'd followed her for over 4 years and were now disappointed by her lack of transparency. Others argued that selling a $200 course based on lifestyle methods while secretly using medication crossed an ethical line. In response to the backlash, Janelle released a follow-up video, replying to a comment that told her if she wanted sympathy, she should start issuing refunds. She stated she wasn't asking for sympathy, just trying to be honest now and do the right thing. While a few people praised her honesty, others weren't so forgiving. One viewer questioned why people were even thanking her, pointing out that honesty would have been disclosing the use of the medication from the start, not after being caught. Some felt completely misled.
People from here on out are never, ever, ever going to trust her ever again. Ever. Not going to click her links, not going to buy from her. They're not going to trust. If she has a brand deal, they won't believe that she uses the actual product or whatever it is that she's promoting. And the saddest thing about this whole situation is that as someone who is on a GLP-1, and I'm on a break right now, but I am on a GLP-1, I will be getting back on it next month, is that she had this amazing opportunity. She built a huge following over the last 4 years. She had an incredible opportunity to be like, hey, you guys, I created this macro counting fitness program, whatever the hell it includes, and I'm also on a GLP-1. So if you also are on a GLP-1, or you want to be on a GLP-1, or you're looking for a way to lose the weight and keep it off, we're gonna be doing this program and the GLP-1. And once we lose the weight using my program and the GLP-1, eventually you wanna get off the medication, but now you have the tools and the resources to keep the weight off. That would have been the most brilliant marketing move ever.
Saying she charged people for a program while using GLP-1 herself, which created a false narrative about how effective the program really was. After finally admitting that she had been using a GLP-1 medication to assist with her weight loss, Janelle Roner faced a wave of criticism from her followers, many of whom had previously purchased her $200 fitness course, believing her transformation was entirely the result of macro tracking and lifestyle changes. Once the news broke, her comment sections were filled with viewers demanding refunds, calling out the fact that such a major piece of information had been left out while she actively marketed and profited from her program. In response, Janelle addressed the backlash by saying she was willing to refund anyone who bought her course within the last 11 months. She said she never intended to mislead anyone and was now trying to make things right. However, for some of her followers, the apology came too late.
I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just trying to do the right thing, and I'm trying to be honest now. I could have kept this a secret. I could have gone on and on for years and not told, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that influencer. I haven't done a shred class since last year because I just didn't feel right about doing it. I'm just a person, a mom, a wife, a nurse, and I'm trying to balance my personal life and my social media life. And sometimes it just gets hard. And the internet is such a scary place to be open and vulnerable.
One viewer wrote that while they appreciated the honesty now, it should have come much sooner. According to them, Janelle could have saved people time, money, and trust if she had just been upfront about her use of medication from the beginning. They added that it wasn't about the GLP-1 itself, but the fact that she continued to sell a program based on her results without disclosing how those results were actually achieved. That lack of transparency, they felt, was unfair and misleading. In the comments on Janelle's video, reactions were mixed. Some accused her of gaslighting, while others asked more pointed questions like what medication she was actually taking for anxiety that supposedly also contributed to weight loss. One viewer made a sharp distinction between saying, "I'm sorry if people felt deceived" versus, "I'm sorry I deceived people," explaining that one acknowledges wrongdoing while the other deflects responsibility. They emphasized that how she chose to phrase her apology mattered, and it didn't sit well with people who felt genuinely misled. Still, there were viewers who defended her, arguing that she had built her platform long before taking GLP-1 medications and that people were overreacting. One commenter insisted that people just want something to criticize and that they would move on soon.
And I don't know, I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't know. I still wholeheartedly believe in tracking macros and the workouts that I do and my classes. I did not take a GLP-1 because I don't believe in my classes and macros wasn't working. I did it for other personal and health reasons to use as a tool to hit my goals. And if people felt deceived by that, I really, truly am sorry.
Janelle liked that particular comment, seemingly agreeing with the sentiment. Others left more supportive messages, telling her she didn't need to explain herself and thanking her for her content. Janelle replied to one of those by saying she was just trying to make amends with anyone who felt hurt and reiterated that deceiving people was never her intention. Despite her attempts to address the controversy, not everyone was convinced. A number of viewers felt the whole situation was dishonest, comparing it to a fitness influencer promoting supplements while secretly using steroids. They argued that her financial gain from selling a program under those circumstances was unethical and ultimately damaged her credibility. This situation has become yet another example of why so many people are beginning to lose faith in online influencers. When someone builds a personal brand centered on wellness, transparency, and accountability, and later reveals that their results were partly due to medication, it can leave supporters feeling disappointed and betrayed. While Janelle may now be offering refunds and standing behind the effectiveness of her course, for many of her followers, the issue goes beyond money. It's about trust, and for some, that trust may be too broken to repair. Thanks for watching, and if you made it this far, I really appreciate you sticking with me through the whole breakdown. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Janelle should have been upfront from the start? Was offering refunds enough to make things right? Or is the damage already done? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest trending stories and deep dives. I'll see you in the next one.